It was to be my first time doing crank. My friends, I will call them Alexander and Lucky. We went for a drive. I didn't even plan on doing any crank. Alexander was an experienced user, me and Lucky were just potheads. Anyway, first, I drank a pot of coffee, and we were off. We found a little back road, and I asked Alexander what would happen if I took a few hits of his crank first, before the joint that is. He told me it would just, really fuck me up. I decided to take some. Well, I took a hit and swore I didn't feel a thing. This went on until Alexander told me he wouldn't give me any more cause I had done 2.5 grams already. We were smoking it by the way, so it's understandable how it could go so far. I swore I wasn't fucked up at all, even though I was rocking back and forth like a madman, preaching to my 2 younger friends about how bad it sucks to get old. By the way, I'm 21, they are both 17. So I'm going. Meanwhile we have Lucky's minivan totally chonged with pot, crank, and cigarette smoke. We had been there for about 4 hours when I finally suggested to unroll the windows. As soon as all the smoke wafted out, we saw a cop rolling straight towards us. There was nothing to do with a dead end behind us. He pulled up and I whipped some shit out of my ass about how I'm waiting for my friend, whose mother lives in that house right over there. It was actually all accurate info, except, we weren't waiting for him. The cop bought it and we rolled off to my house. It was now that I was starting to feel the effects. The next 10 hours were spent at my house with me talking completely out of control. And the next 30 hours after that were complete hell, which involved a comedown worse than I have ever imagined. I have never felt more suicidal in my life. This first-time experience gave me enough of a shock, and fright of this drug's potential, that I've never done it since. I lost 7 pounds from that one use. Overall, I would not recommend this drug to anyone. I think it is of the devil.